May the world be happy. May the world be at peace. May the world be filled with people working towards these goals. I've said in past videos about doing good and how important that is, that we are good to each other. And I want to add another layer to that, and I want to beg you to please try this. It is not enough to just do good, but when you do good, make it beautiful. Make beauty. Make beauty for yourself. Make beauty for other people. I don't mean artistically and creatively, though that is, of course, a wonderful thing. I mean, when you're faced with the choice of how to respond to someone, can you do good and respond with good, but can you add the extra wisdom, the extra behavior, the extra knowledge to do it beautifully, to do it in a way that creates beauty for the other person? Kindness is beauty. Kindness is good, but true kindness and considers the other person and uplifts them, that takes into consideration who they are, what they like, how they work, how they think, how they speak, and incorporating that into how you do good for them. That makes beauty. Can you make their heart shine? Can you move them? Sometimes all it takes is being quiet and listening, just moving things aside to make room for their good, make room for each other's good, make space for each person to be able to bleed, to weep, to rail and shout, to laugh, to express joy, to be frivolous, to do what they do, an accountant, an engineer, an artist. Make room for them and watch their good and who they are engender beauty in its expression, and know that you have created beauty because you were kind and you were good and you did good for them, and this created beauty. Taking credit for what you've done, it keeps it at the level of doing good. Not taking credit for it and letting it be and letting its effect resonate in the universe, in the heart of the other people or person, or in the silent spaces if it's an act you do that doesn't involve other people. This is a thing of beauty because it lets it exist on its own with its own integrity and resonance. Can you do good in, like they do in the movies, like they do in the great novels? Can you do good for people in a way that lets them be free and happy, that unburdens their heart, that opens their mind, that allows their mind to pursue its own inquiry, inquest, and joy? Can you do that without getting in the way, taking credit, chipping a little off for yourself? Can you do good that creates beauty? I saw this recently done, and it moved me to tears. It's like the difference between a book and a poem. A book accomplishes getting across meaning and telling a story and conveying ideas. And a poem does the same thing. But the way it does it, it's an arrow right into the mind, or an arrow right into the heart. And don't you feel when you've watched someone reciting a poem or read a poem that is an excellent poem, don't you feel that difference where it wakes up your mind and your feelings and you find yourself transported to a new place? And it makes you want to start your own revolution. Author a poem with your behavior, with how you act in the world, with how you treat other people. Whether you walk down the street and you say good morning, or you smile, Whether you make friends with someone at the grocery store when they're just checking you out and you make sure that they have a nice day, not going overboard, just sort of saying, I wish you a good day. Or whether it's with a friend who needs a shoulder to cry on, and without trying to fix them, you're just there for them. Or saying words of truth to someone with whom you owe a conversation about what's really going on. And not trying to hold on for things that you want, like, if I don't say anything, the relationship will continue. If I don't say anything, they won't go away. If I don't say anything, then I won't have to face pain. But daring to speak the truth because things need to be cleared up, or the other person needs to know the thing to move on in their life. These are ways of creating beauty by doing good. Can you tell me your examples of doing something that is not only good, but that creates beauty? The more we do this, and the more you come from your greatest self, your truest self, to do this, the more all of the world moves towards good and beauty.